Alrighty, iHostel FAQ. So this is the official FAQ document that iHostel has released for us, and I'm pretty sure most of us probably didn't know that exists. Well, actually, from the viewers that are here, at least some of us knows that exists. But I feel like a lot more of us either skipped over it or just weren't aware that it did. So here are the dev responses to some of the very common questions that you guys have had, and I can definitely attest that I've seen these questions come up a lot. So be sure to stay for the video. I'll have a timestamp on the questions below if you want to specifically look for a question. But hey, there's a ton of good information on here, so why not just stay for the whole time? Number 1, when is peaceful mode coming out? Plan for the first half of 2026. If there are any changes, we will keep you posted. So pretty much a year from now. That is not bad, and I'm very excited to see what will be included in it. Number 2, will Mita have a Chinese voiceover in the future? While we have no plans to add an official voiceover, thanks to the support from our community volunteers, the dubbing project is actively underway. We'll make sure to keep you all updated as soon as there's any new information to share. Oh, that is great. I'm so excited to hear the Chinese dub. Will there be new characters added to Miside later on? New Mitas, for example. We don't have such plans for new characters yet, so the original cast that we got is pretty much the cast that we're going to be sticking for, at least for a while. Number 4, what merchandise will be available from Miside? The peripheral figurines are currently under concept art design. Other merchandise such as body pillows, acrylic stands, and badges are likely to be produced. We are still planning for more items. That is great news. I'm also very excited for the Miside merch to come out. It looks like there's going to be a lot of good stuff to get in on. Number 5, are there plans to release plush toys as part of the merchandise? We are currently considering it. Please stay tuned for good news. Yo, I know so many people will be so hyped for different Mita plushies. I can already imagine hype around every single one of them. Will the game be ported to console platforms? This plan exists, however, its implementation will commence only upon the complete development of the game's overall content. So probably when all the extra content and game modes all come out. Number 7, will the Christmas theme remain available in the future with an option to toggle it manually? The Christmas theme will be available only at holidays. It won't become a toggleable option. That's a bit unfortunate because I could definitely see it being linked to the skin that you have equipped, but again, that also makes sense. So if you want the Christmas theme, you better hop on Miside during the holidays. Number 8, when will the feature to enable photo mode during animations be reinstated? We don't know yet. Perhaps in the future we will address this issue. Right now, the priority is continuing creating the game. That is very fair. I do think that there's going to be a lot of hoops to jump over to make sure that the whole game is like bug free before they give you access to photo mode during all those animations where there could be a high chance of just bugs and more glitches just randomly popping up. Number 9, does the game have a fully developed lore? Is there any follow-up story for the blonde character in the Beyond the World chapter, or is it just to show the abundance of players in Mita's world? This character appears only to show the abundance of players staying inside the world of the game. As for creating a sequel to the game, we don't rule out that option in the future, but we're not seriously considering it. That's very fair considering that they are a very small team, so definitely the main game is their priority right now to get all the extra endings out for us, but I can definitely see that if we continue to show support that there might be a demand for DLCs in the future. And if that's the case, I think that's when they'll start actually considering DLCs. Number 10, what are the official authorized channels for purchasing Steam CD keys? I'll leave these links down in the description for you guys if you need it, so you don't have to sit here and try to copy it off this picture. Number 11, are the collected player cartridges meant to demonstrate Mita's abilities, like number 4 and number 10, or will they appear in future storylines? The cartridges are also made simply to expand the lore of the game world. So I think that means that they're not a direct correlation to Mita's abilities, but I'll also be making a video at some point talking about all the cartridges and digging a bit deeper into them to see how the lore actually connects to what we know right now. So if you guys are interested, make sure to subscribe to not miss that video. Number 12, what is the timeline relationship between the rumored good ending and the main storyline? It is currently uncertain. So if you guys didn't know, the good ending that they're talking about here was originally supposed to be the main ending, except the devs ran out of time, and so that whole project got pushed back and we got the ending that we have right now. I think they might be trying to go back and finish up the ending. If not, they're probably going to create a separate good ending that we'll see in the future, but we don't know the exact time that will release. Number 13, will there be new endings? So pretty much as we've seen before, yes, they have plans to add more endings. Number 14, will you be able to play with other Mitas instead of Crazy Mita in the peaceful mode? We don't have such a plan at the moment. Even implementing a single Mita for peaceful mode alone will require a considerable amount of time, I can imagine. As for other things, we do have an interesting idea, but nothing is set in stone yet. I'm glad to see that they're kind of opening up a bit more to the other Mitas, because before they pretty much only had plans to implement crazy Mita, but this means that maybe we could potentially get other Mitas for peaceful mode. But like they said, it does take a lot of effort for each Mita, so I'll imagine that if it even comes, it's going to take a while. So originally, one of my suggestions was that you'll be able to unlock new Mitas or different Mitas with the new endings. So like if we go on a route to save Kind Mita or to save Cappy or something like that, we'll get that specific Mita in peaceful mode. And I thought that would have been a really cool concept, but if it was for lore specific reasons, such as the original plan, which was to only implement crazy Mita because peaceful mode was meant to show you what would happen if you had chosen to stay with crazy Mita, which you weren't supposed to do, basically showing you the consequences of your own actions. Like, you chose this path, so that's why you're only getting this with crazy Mita. But because of the different direction we went into, and the fact that they're not hard denying it anymore, means that we could potentially still get more Mitas in peaceful mode. Don't bet on it though, because again, all the effort that would take to implement it would still take a very long time to make. So maybe the modding community can help out with that, maybe make custom mods for the different Mitas instead. Number 15, this is a big one. Is the player cartridge since the beginning of the game? No, the players recorded during the game on the cartridge. So flat out, theory denied. If you guys want more lore reasons as to why, I have a video on it as well. You can just click the info card right above to get to it if you want to watch it next. Number 16, will there be an official merch in Russia? The official products will be sold in Russia, or we will list official products on platforms that can be sold in Russia. Please rest assured. So merch is being released globally, let's go. Number 17, will cloud saving be added to the game? We will consider this. Number 18, when will the merchandise be released, especially the garage kits? It is currently under design, and more specific and accurate information will be available around the spring of 2025. That is really close, so super hyped for what they have planned for the merchandise. Please stay tuned. Number 19, will Miside do a crossover with other games? We will consider it if there is a suitable game. If you have any games of interest, feel free to leave a recommendation. You heard him, guys. If you want to see Mita in other games, leave your recommendations in the comments, and hopefully if the video gets popular enough, the devs might see it as well. I've already seen mods that put Mitas into other games and it's so funny, but what do you guys think of an official collaboration? Number 20, will more Mita decorations such as hairpins, bows, hairbands, etc. and customizations be added? Currently, there are no such plans. However, there are already many beautifully designed appearance-changing mods in the community. Yeah, maybe a bit too many. We would like to thank the creators of these mods, and the players are welcome to try them out. If you guys didn't know, this one weird extra outfit that's actually there specifically for you to be able to add more Mita costumes to change their appearance. So I think that is such a great option that they added for us to allow us to add our own custom appearances into the game. And if anyone finds one for Ren from ReZero, please let me know in the comments below. Number 21, will it be playable on the controller? This is part of our plans. Number 22, are there plans to add an English voiceover in the future? This is pretty much the same as the Chinese dubs, so we got volunteers working on it already. Number 23, is a manual save function planned, allowing to save and resume the game at any point? The development of such a function will require a lot of time and effort. We currently don't have plans to do such a thing yet. Number 24, are there going to be more minigames such as the racing and Doom-like ones? There will be a wider variety of minigames in the peaceful mode. Great to hear. I wonder if that's going to include the list that we see at the start of the game, where we had more of the cooking minigames and the extra ones that you play to earn money, which I feel like will be perfect for peaceful mode. Number 25, will more outfits be added for Mita or even a player? Mita will have new outfits, and they should be available soon. Our next task is to prepare new outfits. Oh, so that might mean in a very near update. Number 26, how long was the game developed? We started developing the game around mid-2022, so it was almost 2.5 years in active development before the release in December of 2024. Number 27, when will controllers be supported? Initially, the Xbox controller scheme will be implemented. Lucky you, Xbox users. Number 28, will more interactions between Mita and the players be added, such as giving a hand to Mita after she falls, or preventing sleepy Mita from falling? We plan to add some interactions, but we can't say yet what they will be. Oh my god, please add the ability to carry sleepy Mita back to her bed after she falls asleep on the couch. Number 29, if and when will the mobile version of Miside be? There are no plans for a mobile version yet. Maybe it should stay that way before half our population disappears. Will it still be kidnapping if they're actively trying to be kidnapped though? Number 30, what does Miside mean? Mita's side. So pretty much confirmation for the Miside pronunciation. And there's nothing deeper than that, so the initial guesses of Miside being Mita's side was correct. So that's all of the questions currently available on the frequently asked questions document. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know down in the comments below. If it's anything lore based, I might have a video up for it. And if you have any more questions about the gameplay or the game's mechanics, you can leave that down below in the comments as well, because maybe one of us might have the information for you, or it might have been answered elsewhere. And with that, don't forget to subscribe, and please leave a like if you enjoyed or found this video helpful, so it can be pushed out to more people and keep our community informed about the right information. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!